Ron Hale had once been at the cutting edge of technology, a brilliant mind who had created something revolutionary. A direct-to-cortex VR cord, allowing people to relive their most cherished memories in vivid detail, with all senses heightened. It wasn't just video or audio playback, it was full immersion into the past. This invention had changed the world. But for Ron, it served a more personal purpose. After his bitter divorce, the cord became his lifeline, allowing him to replay his time with Lily, his ex-wife, over and over. Their happy moments, shared laughter, intimate conversations, and warm embraces became his nightly retreat from the loneliness that gripped him. Through the VR, he could almost believe they were still together. To fill the gaps in memory, the AI within the system generated near-perfect interactions, stitching together the pieces he might have forgotten. In his dream world, they were still in love. But then, one night, everything changed. It was late, and Ron had plugged into the system, ready for his usual routine of reliving a memory from their second anniversary, a perfect day in Paris, one of their happiest. As he immersed himself in the moment, feeling the cool Parisian breeze and the warmth of Lily's hand in his, a flash caught his eye. Barely noticeable, just 2 seconds, but it jolted him. A man, dark-haired, with sharp eyes, stood at the edge of the scene, watching them. He exchanged a brief, but telling glance with Lily. Ron had never noticed it before. Disturbed, Ron replayed the memory, again and again. Each time, the fleeting look between the man and Lily became more suspicious. His heart sank as he realized it wasn't just his imagination. The AI couldn't generate people who hadn't been there. This man, whoever he was, had been real. And the way Lily looked at him, it was subtle, but unmistakable. There had been something between them. Obsessed, Ron began combing through other memories, particularly those near the end of their relationship. He began noticing more subtle clues, small, almost imperceptible signs, lingering glances, hurried phone calls, moments when Lily seemed distracted, emotionally distant. He had been blind to them before, lost in his love for her. Now, the VR cord was pulling back the curtain, revealing the truth he had never wanted to see. Ron became consumed with finding out who the mysterious man was. He scoured old social media posts, old videos, anything that might give him a clue. Days turned into weeks, and Ron's obsession deepened. He became a recluse, abandoning his job, his friends, everything, just to chase the ghost of the past. Finally, after meticulously cross-referencing dates, locations, and facial recognition technology, Ron found him, Mark Strauss, a co-worker of Lily's. The man had been in the background of several company events and had clearly shared more than just a professional relationship with her. Fueled by anger, Ron tracked Mark down, intent on confronting him. The truth was all he wanted now, and he wouldn't rest until he had it. When he finally stood face to face with the man, Mark was taken aback by Ron's desperation. "I didn't want to be the one to tell you," Mark said quietly, after Ron's barrage of accusations. "Lily. She was unhappy for a long time. We didn't plan for anything to happen, but it did. I didn't know she'd still be with you for so long after." The revelation shattered Ron. All those memories he had clung to, the ones he replayed each night to keep the illusion of their love alive, had been tainted by betrayal. The world he had built for himself, through his own invention, was nothing more than a lie. He had been living in a dream while the reality of his marriage had crumbled beneath him. That night, Ron returned home, but for the first time, he didn't plug into the VR cord. The memories, no matter how perfect they seemed, no longer brought him comfort. They had become a prison, a place where he could never move forward, where the past kept him trapped in an illusion of happiness.